Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Deja Vu and I'm bringing you some more OSL action. This is going to be from day 2. It's going to be Flash versus Yarnc in a TVZ, and you can enjoy the wonderful pro gamers swimming around in water again if you wish. And as they go by, notice the number of Zerg players. 7 Zerg players, 5 Terrans, and only 3 Protoss players. I believe that's right. Actually, that doesn't add up to 16. I am missing something. I'm going to go back and check that out. I am missing a player. Oh well, whatever, it doesn't matter. Either way, there are a lot of Zergs. Almost half the crowd is Zergs. And we're gonna have Flash, who needs no introduction and is a beast and is a fucking machine robot thing. He is Terminator, he is amazing, and he's there on the left. And against him is Yarnc, who is the other head of the Park Twin, Zergling Twin Bond attempt at taking over competitive StarCraft. I say he's the other head because Luxury, with his MSL victory, becomes the head. He is the more accomplished one. He becomes the head, and therefore that means Yarnc, with his stupid name copying off of the legendary Yellow rather than making up his own name, becomes the other head. Yarnc actually does not have a fantastic record, I'm going to be honest. He's under 50% in all of his matchups, except Terran, where he's 64 or something really good. I think he was 64%. He's just very, very good against Terran. Yeah, 64%. So when he goes against a Terran, it usually means that he's gonna put up a fight, even against the top players in the world, which Bacchus obviously is. And here we go. This is going to be alright. We've got Bacchus starting off on the left, and we've got Yarnc, yellow arnc, starting out on the right. This map looks like Heartbreak Ridge. I didn't actually check ahead of time. Oops, to see what the map was, but it looks like from the start positions and from the basic layout of the map, yeah, it does look like Heartbreak Ridge. Actually, not too sure what the matchup statistics are for this map on TVZ, but I'll go check that out for you right now. I will say I am expecting Flash to come out of this, even though Yarnc is very good against Terran. Flash is just so accomplished, so successful in all of his matchups, even in high pressure situations. Normally just does so well that I gotta give him the advantage. TVZ, okay, we've got 19 games played, so it's not significant, and it's 10-9 Terran. So I don't know, I'm pretty sure this game is included in there, but I have no idea who won, and it's 50-50. It's pretty much 50-50. You can't give an advantage to either player at all. See what builds they decide to go for. A supply depot going down behind the mineral lines for Flash, and Yarnc. Gonna go for an Overlord, so we're gonna probably see a 12-hatch build. This is a very long map to traverse with ground units, actually with any units, but particularly ground units, because you can't bypass ridges at all that are bordering the bases. That I think it's going to be very, very safe for Yarnc to 12 hatch, and I think in countering, Flash is probably going to go for a very quick expansion of his own, whether that's, okay, it's not going to be a 14cc, he's going down a barracks right now at his front, but he can go for a very fast expansion, and as we know, Flash loves longer games. He loves games that go into, that go and stress your macro, that stress your strategy, that stress your multitasking ability, and that's where he shines. Of course his micro is brilliant, of course he can cheese if he wants to. I haven't seen him cheese very often though. And of course he knows all of the programming strategies. He is proficient at most everything, but in particular his true forte is his macro and his ability to just pump out massive number of units. And I don't really know what's going on. It looks like it's a tank, clearly. It looks like it actually looked like a StarCraft 2 tank with a double barrel there. It actually looked pretty sweet. And I really wish I could understand Korean, because I think a lot of these signs are really funny, because I feel like the pro gamers are goofy and wacky, and who would watch goofy and wacky people other than other goofy and wacky people? So they must enjoy it as well. And they must have very entertaining things to say. Yeah, there is the 12 hatch from Yarnc, and then there's the pool going down, and he's going straight to lair with his first 100 gas, going to go straight to lair. No Zerglings at all. We'll see whether or not he decides to go for a third hatchery here and go for a 3-hatch build here, but can't tell right now. Flash does have a Marine out, and I'm interested to see what kind of build he goes for. He does have that refinery out, and he's put a supply depot to block his choke, but he's not completing it. Key enough, he is not completing it. He's working very hard to keep that SCV on the right side. Yes, he does manage to keep it on the bottom side. And actually, that's not a complete block. It's a pseudo block. It'll block all except small units out of one little sliver there. So the Marines and Zerglings can certainly go through there, but that's about it. And whenever he needs to, whenever he decides to bring out the big guns, bring out his presumably vultures, I'm going to assume he starts with that factory. Yeah, he does have no SCVs on gas, so either he's saved enough gas to get whatever he needs, or he's just going to go straight vultures and blow up that supply depot and let his vultures out, and then probably go for an expansion or something along those lines. And now here comes Yarnc, going to try and get through here, going to see the the mostly completed supply depot and the SCV and sound. Wow, forget, I can't get through there, I'm just going to sit back. But what he does know is that, oh my, did he just throw down a, did he just throw down a hatchery as a proxy position? Go back to... Oh no, never mind. That was Flash throwing on a command center. Never mind. Got excited over nothing. I thought he threw down a hatchery there. I thought it was going to be ridiculous, but no. Orange and white are not nearly indistinguishable enough on the mini-map, and therefore I get excited over things that aren't going on. Yeah, that was a vulture that was produced. Machine shop going down now. And then the SCVs go back on the refinery as he does start the command center. Second base is up for Yarnc, up and operational. No second guess yet, quite yet. Spire going up for Yarnc, and it is going to get scouted out by Flash. Flash sees it with his like 2 HP SCV that using every sliver of its health and doing a successful job of scouting out that Spire. Armory going down for Flash as well as a starport, so that'll... Flash doesn't go Valkyries last. I knew Flash doesn't do Valkyries. I'd never seen him do Valkyries. He could. This is probably just going to be for upgrades with that and Goliath. That's going to be my assumption. Flash usually doesn't do anything that wacky and creative with Valkyries or anything along those lines. He does love his +1 mech build though, and that's what I think this is going to be for. Engineering Bay going up as well, so he's going to try and get some turrets as well to try and defend against the Mutalisk harass, since he's not going to have the M&M numbers. The eggs for Mutalisk should be coming out pretty soon now, but Flash seems to have this time pretty well. Yeah, he's got this time very, very well. The turrets should be up in time. Goliath's starting up as well, and he should be pretty well prepared in order to fend off the Mutalisk, throwing down some turrets at his natural as well. The Mutalisk are on the way. I'll see. The time is going to be interesting here. It's going to be very, very close. But yeah, those turrets will be able to go up in time, and these Mutalisk will not be that effective. There aren't a lot of Mutalisks, though. Actually, if he's able to pick off that SCV, and no, not going to go in for that SCV. If he had been able to pick off that SCV, he might have been able to do some damage there. And now the Mutalisk are going to try and pick off this Goliath, and they might be successful at picking off this Goliath, and they do pick off the Goliath. And now they're not free reign to take off some SCVs here. And the second Goliath has been produced. It's going to get repaired by SCVs, but that Goliath is going to go down to Yarnx. Mutalisk for sure, and he's going to get some SCV kills here as well, getting a couple SCV kills, and Flash looking frustrated, looking very upset with himself, producing rates as well. And now he's going to get a lot of SCV kills here, more than I expected. Flash did not throw up nearly as many turrets as I thought he was going to be throwing up, or maybe those... Oh wow, that is a Valkyrie from Flash, and that Valkyrie is not going to have a chance to do anything. That Valkyrie goes down. It does get one volley off, doing some damage, but Flash is in a whole lot of trouble here. Flash is looking real bad right now. That new Goliath is going to go down as well, and more reinforcing Mutalisk from Yarnc. Yarnc producing a lot of Mutalisk there. He's going to be able to take down this annoying little turret that's been doing a lot of annoying damage to him, and no, that's going to be so bad for Flash. Flash might be done already. Flash might be dead. He's producing Scourge as well to deal with any Valkyries. If another Valkyrie comes out, it's probably going to go down to Scourge. And now Yarnc is going to sit here and pick off this turret as it's being constructed. And I think Flash is going to be forced to GG. I don't think Flash is going to be able to come back from this. He's falling so far behind. With, yeah, Flash is getting twitchy. His mouth is just not looking very happy at all. That Valkyrie is going to pop. And then, yeah, there's GG from Flash. Wow. Flash not throwing up nearly enough turrets and being absolutely destroyed by the Mutalisk build there. His timing was just off. Maybe he was expecting 3 hatch meters, a 3-base 3 hatch meter from Yarnc, in which case his timing would have been just fine. But that was just unfortunate from Flash. I've never seen Flash go for Valkyries before, and after that, after a loss in the OSL, I have a feeling that Flash will probably never try to do that again, because all of his other strategies have a tendency to work real well, so why not stick with them? Or maybe try to build off of them. You don't need to be fantasy, you don't need to be like fantasy and up magic and Flash. You are amazing in your own right. Do your own thing. Play your macro style. Play to your strengths and give up on this Valkyrie garbage. I do not like seeing Flash going Valkyries. I was very surprised to see it. I was very unhappy, I have to say, to see it. And he does go down. Yarnc gets a victory in this OSL. We're gonna go 1-0 right now. Yeah, this is day 2. So yeah, this is the first game that he's played in the round of 16. So he's gonna be 1-0. Flash is gonna be down 0-1. He's gonna have to win some games now in order to work his way out of this group of 16. His next game is gonna be Jaedong, and I'll be catching that very shortly.